You have to do all the things that you are good at. Don't try to jump into the new area. It's too late. You may be successful, but the rate of dying is too big. So 40 to 50, think about how you can focus on things that you are good at. But when you are 50 to 60 years old, work for the young people. Because young people can do better than you. So rely on them, invest on them, making sure they're good. So when you are over 60 years old, spend time for yourself. On the beach, sunshine, right? It's too late for you to change normally. But this is my advice to the young people. 25 years old, make enough mistakes. Don't worry. You fall, you stand up. You fall, you stand. Enjoy it. I mean, 25 years old, enjoy the show, enjoy the show. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so hopefully this video give you, some perspective. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation. Any questions? Okay, any questions? We have, yes. Can you speak louder?
What is the reason for the shortage of candidates for IC design jobs?
Okay.
Because not enough people interested, or there are many candidates, but they are not good enough?
So I think this is a very good question. Why there's a shortage of IC design engineers, right? As I mentioned, it's a trend. Many youngsters, they are not taking engineering. Okay, if you go and talk to any universities, right, it's a trend. The number of engineering students is actually, become shrinking and shrinking. For whatever reason, maybe the youngsters nowadays, they like business or other area more, right? So that's one factor. Now the other factor, if you just talk about engineering by itself, right? Talk about electrical, electronics, computer engineering, those so-called engineering that is related to semiconductor, right? There are more engineers, they prefer to take software engineering than hardware, okay? And part of the reason is the hardware is a lot more complicated. The entry level for software engineering is pretty low. What you need is your brain and a laptop or PC. You can do a lot of codes, you can write whatever driver, you can write, whatever software. The entry level is low. You see the result very fast. Compared to hardware IC design engineer, you know how long it takes to design a chips for your phone? About 1 year. About 80 to 100 people. You don't see it immediately. And the cost of doing it is very high, especially the software itself, right? The silicon itself, the testing, right? So the entry level for IC design is getting more and more complicated. And because of that, right, there are less and less people doing IC design. Right? And only those who have the courageous, to go against the flow, right? At the end, they'll be benefited. Because at the end of the day, this is market supply and demand. When the demand is high, supply is low, well, you fetch a higher price. Hope I answer your questions. Any other questions? Any others? Yes, no? So we will be around here. If any questions, feel free to come, forward. We have a demo, right? So this is an AI, projects that our team is working on, and they take the opportunity, to do the demo here. For those of you who are interested, feel free to come by. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much to Mr. Mentai I think he really has motivated you all to join Oppstar, to join as IC design engineers. Although you are not necessarily they employ electronic engineering degree, right? You also employ microelectronics. How about photonics? Yes. All of you have the potential to be employed. But first of all, you have to go through your degree period successfully with very good CGPA and very good grade for this subject as a start. Betul tak? Alright. Okay. As Mr. Meng, we would like to I would like to say our greatest appreciation to Mr. Meng Tai and Oppstar team for coming today. And to conclude, I think they have a demo that they would like to show on artificial intelligence. But you would have to come forward. Maybe, is it a long presentation? No. A short one. Or maybe they can come by row. First row. Just feel free to come and see the presentation. Okay, can we give a big applause to them? Thank you.